We had a question from a viewer, which was along the lines of, I had a criminal violation a few years back. I applied for and received the record expungement. How is that going to affect my my immigration case? And so let me give you a sense for how expungement and how generally criminal violations are viewed under U.S. immigration law. And so what happened criminally, so under the criminal statutes, what matters a lot is, did you plead, did you not plead, was the case dismissed, did you go to trial, you know, did you get it expunged? There's things like that, right? And so that's useful. Those are useful to determine, for example, if you expunge your record, that's useful when you're trying to get a job or when you're trying to get a lease for a house and things like that. Not so much with immigration, because with immigration, what they look at every single thing, not just whether you took a plea and whether you were found guilty. In other words, they don't just look at whether you're found guilty, but they look at everything from the point of you were arrested, okay, the fact that you were arrested, what you were arrested for, what was the disposition on the case, what was the penalty, you know, meaning the sentence, or was it probation, was it a class, you know, so all of these things matter. And so although it might be expunged or sealed, your record being for criminal purposes and for getting some of these other you know, benefits such as employment and you know, filing for a lease, you know, and other things like that. For immigration, it's a different ball game. Okay, so if they will still have access to the record. A lot of times they'll have access to the record through, you know, FBI, through an FBI background check and things like that. And so and also it matters what you say. So not just what they see on the record, but also what you say and what you state. And so be careful. Be careful when you're in a situation where you've had a criminal violation and there's either a pending immigration case or you are waiting to receive some kind of immigration benefit now or at some point in the future. For example, you might have not filed your U.S. citizenship case yet, but what you need to realize that any criminal violation, even though expunged, could have a consequence later down in the future when you apply for to get U.S. citizenship or green card or some of those different benefits. And that is how an expungement or a sealing of a record is viewed under U.S. immigration law and as it's currently applied by agencies and just the various courts. The issue gets a lot more in detail, you know, when it comes to the type of criminal violation you had and what was the sentence and things like that. But that's too broad for such an introductory and general video. We will try to cover that in additional videos and further videos. Thank you for watching.